Gain of about 5 yards on the play.
He got 6 yards, make it 3rd down, and 7 to go for Caverna. 5:52 to play in the first quarter. Crittenden County owns a 7-0 lead. As you look at the Rockets across the front wall, right anchoring the line, number 74, Stephen Cozard, and number 73, Todd Berry, right in the middle, along with 72. That's Ford to throw. Let's see.
Right there with him.
Dale Lynn Buckingham, the intended receiver, couldn't hold on to it as Wampy Stewart put the hit on him.
The field is unimaginably quick.
So it's going to be 4th and 7, and we'll see who kicks it this time. Number 80, Gaddy, is going to punt it away. Mike Gaddy, a 5'9", 166-pound junior. This time he gets it away. It's going to go to midfield, and it's going to roll out of bounds at the Crittenden County 45, 1st and 10 for the Rockets. 5:24 to go in the first quarter, and Crittenden County takes over on their second possession. The first time they had the ball, it took 2 plays to push it 65 yards, with Dennis Hodge carrying the mail for 63 of those. We'll see how the Rockets line up and see what kind of attack Pat Gates has planned. I'm sure they'll stick to their game plan now that they have a 6 or 7-0 lead. Caverna plays a 6-2 and have been very stingy on defense all season, leading their conference in all the defensive statistics.
And off goes to...
Looks like Phillips on the carry, got a yard. Nice stick that time by the Colonels, number 73.
Quincy Brunner.
Quincy Brunner, a freshman, 6 foot, 170-pounder. And as a freshman, he starts on Caverna's defensive team. Buddy McDaniel brings the Rockets up. In the backfield, 34 is Mike Crabtree. Number 14 is Crabtree gets the carry. And Crabtree runs over a couple of people, runs it to midfield. He's hammered down there by number 44, Dale Lynn Buckingham. Buckingham's a 6 foot, 180-pound junior. Quite a ball player for Caverna. Plays
gained about 4
defensive end.
And a long 4.
3rd and 4 for Crittenden County.
Territory.
Moving out over the ball at center, number 58, Duke Owen. Owen's a 5'11", 170-pound senior. As McDaniels looks him over and gives it to Dennis Hodge. And Hodge, no, it's Minier this time. And he got the first down.
About the 39-yard line.
The Rockets and the Colonels showing a lot of sportsmanship on the soggy field. 24, Rusty Miniard. 155-pound, 5'10" junior tailback. Gives the Rockets their second first down of the night. The first one coming on a 63-yard touchdown run. McDaniels moves them up. The power I formation. The give is to the second back through. Phillips shakes a tackle. He's around the left side. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, and he's hammered down over there at the 10-yard line. Another first down for Crittenden County.
How about that, Rocket?
Making the stop for Caverna was number 2, I believe, Bart Fleener, 5'10", 153-pound end and cornerback. Let me figure it up. 24-yard gain. There's a give straight up the middle to Crabtree, and Crabtree bulls his way for about 4 yards.
Moved inside the 10.
Very difficult for us to see the numbers of either team, although Crittenden County's white numbers on the solid royal blue jerseys show up a little better than Caverna, who, before they got muddy, were dressed in white uniforms with purple numbers and trim and purple helmets. Now they're all dressed in muddy brown. McDaniels brings up the Rockets. 2nd down and 6. Gives Dennis Hodge. Slips as he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Buckingham
probably got a yard on the play.
A little help made sure Dennis didn't go any further.
2nd down and 5.
No gain. 3rd and a long 5 or about 6.
Dell Buckingham comes up with his 4th tackle for Caverna. Caverna defensively is giving up 162 yards a game total, and Crittenden County has already gotten about 100 yards rushing against Caverna. McDaniels gives to Holloman. Or Phillips it is, number 20. I believe he got the 1st down. It'll be near the goal lines. They had it at about the 11. It is a 1st down for Crittenden County. That's their 4th one.
1st and goal for the Rockets.
Crittenden County's offensive line, Duke Owen, Kelly McIntosh, and Wampy Stewart at the guards, Andy Mason and Jeff Campbell at the tackles, are working Caverna over at the line of scrimmage. 1:31 to go in the 1st quarter. Crittenden County ahead 7-0 as the Rockets have it 1st and goal at about the 2-yard line. McDaniels brings his Rockets up. He gives to Hodge. He skirts in there. Seconds left to play in the 1st quarter. The Rockets are on top by a score of 30. Buddy McDaniels, the left-footed quarterback, will go for his 2nd extra point as Crittenden County drives 55 yards to score their 2nd touchdown. They went 65 yards on their 1st possession, so they've rushed for 120 yards tonight and 2 touchdowns against the defense that's only giving up 165 yards a game. McDaniels has Dennis Hodge, who scored both touchdowns, set to spot it down. It's down, it's up, it's perfect. So with 1:14 to play in the 1st quarter, it's Crittenden County 14, Caverna nothing. We'll be back after these commercial announcements.
The Marion Pizza Hut, located in Darbin Plaza, and manager Nancy Dalton and her assistant Steve Tinsley invite you to come by and try our delicious salad bar. We would also like for you to try our new Priazzo Italian pies. Starting November 19th through December 19th from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., we invite you to come and eat all the salad and pasta you can eat for just one price of $2.99, drinks and tax not included. Nancy and all the employees look forward to seeing you at Pizza Hut. Go Rockets!
Buddy McDaniels will be kicking.
Buddy McDaniels kicking the ball for the 3rd time tonight. Puts the left foot, this one's a sidewinder, bounces and rolls around. It's picked up and
fielded by Mr. Buckingham.
Buckingham's knee went down when he scooped the ball up like an outfielder, and that spots the ball.
Line.
Caverna has had good field position on their 1st possession, and since then McDaniels has kicked the ball down around the 10 or 15, and the Colonels have not been able to bring it out of there. 1st and 10, Caverna, 1:12 to play in the 1st quarter. And their offense has done very little against the Rocket defense. Crittenden County looks very sharp. They've learned to play in the mud. 83 split. To the right of your screen is Dan Rice. The quarterback, Simon Ford, is running with it. Ford still got it. Still on his feet. He fumbles, and Crittenden County recovers. Rusty Minyard got that fumble for Crittenden County, and there's a flag on the play.
A very late flag. We have unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Colonel.
That'll certainly help Crittenden County as the quarterback,
We have official timeout.
Simon Ford, made a nice play, gained the 1st down, had about a 15-yard gain, and then was hit hard on the far side of the field. It looked like by number 87, Jeff Porter, but we're not real sure. Hope you caught it on the replay. A 15-yard penalty assessed against Caverna will be stepped off. Here's number 52, gets up slowly. Certainly hope he's okay. That's the Colonel's starting center, Jeff Bennett, 6'4", 223-pound senior tackle, and has been looked at by several colleges. They're going to move the ball down to about the 15-yard line on the penalty. 1st and 10, Crittenden County, and the Rockets could score again before the first quarter is over. They have 52 seconds.
Called against the Colonels was the call. Move the ball to the Colonels' 15-yard line. 52 seconds left.
Buddy McDaniels, the 6'1", 190-pound senior, will bring his Colonels up. Coming out of there first is the center, number 58, Duke Owen, also a senior. Buddy turns and looks at his running backs. He's back to throw. Left-hander fires it in the end zone. Hodge slipped and fell. Well covered over there by 3 Colonels. But he was open. The ball almost got there on time. That was the first pass attempt by McDaniels tonight. He hasn't had to pass. Crittenden County's rushed the ball for 120 yards in less than 10 rushing attempts. Hodge comes out of the lineup, number 28. I believe Darren Holloman replaces him as a flanker. In the backfield are number 20, Donnie Phillips, 210-pound junior, number 34, Mike Crabtree. I believe number 24, Rusty Minyard now. And Crabtree fumbles the ball, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he's swarmed on there by a host of Colonels, led by number 35, Pete Danielle. Danielle, by the way, scored 115 points for Caverna and is in the top 10 in the state in scoring. He's kicked 2 field goals, 11 extra points, and scored 15 touchdowns on the season. But the Rockets have shut him down here in the first quarter. The clock's going to run out, and Crittenden County is going to move to the other end of the field. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Crittenden County 14, Caverna nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter, but first, let's listen to these friendly announcements.
The Fashion Hunt is located at 112 East Carlisle Street and is proud to be a sponsor of Rocket football. Helen, Mary Beth, Angie, and Gus Hunt invite all you ladies to come to Fashion Hunt for all your clothing needs. At Fashion Hunt, you can find anything from sportswear to prom dresses and from daily wear to wedding gowns. Men, if you're stuck on what to get your sweetheart for Christmas, get friendly and courteous assistance from Fashion Hunt. All the way, Rockets! Happy faces greet you when you walk through the door at Hodge Outdoor Sports. Everyone there is happy because they know that they have the biggest selection of merchandise in town. They have almost everything a hunter and fisherman could need. Racks and racks of clothing for the whole family, a large selection of shoes, a new shipment of boots for everyone, housewares, even tapes, albums, and stereo equipment. So if you haven't been to Hodge Outdoor Sports, don't you think it's time you go? And if you have been, y'all come back again, you hear? All the way, Rockets. Many folks these days have found that it really isn't all that difficult to work on their car themselves. In fact, it can be kind of fun. Almost anyone can change the oil in their car. Tune-ups are fairly easy, and changing filters is a must. Myers Auto Parts on East Belleville Street in Marion has everything you need to work on your car yourself, from tools to the parts themselves. Myers Auto Parts is your Napa parts dealer in this area. Try Napa parts. You'll find that Napa parts, in most cases, are better than original parts. So if you haven't tried before, get out there and work on your car yourself, and drop by Myers Auto Parts for quality Napa parts. Antifreeze is $3.99 a gallon, less $3 rebate on a 2-gallon purchase.
Crittenden County has the ball on the 14-yard line of Caverna. 3rd down and 9. We start the second quarter. The Rockets are on top 14-0. McDaniels gives to Crabtree straight ahead.
Moves inside the end about the 9-yard line.
Looked like about a 5-yard gain for Crabtree. As number 2, Bart Fleener, the cornerback, Manages to wrestle Crabtree down there. A gain of 5 yards on a play. Fourth down and 4, and it looks like the Rockets may go for a field goal. As McDaniel puts on his kicking shoe, he'll have a slight angle, but the wind is blowing the same way. He's going to have to kick the ball at the same angle. It'll be about a 25-yard attempt, and the boot is long enough, but he hooked it a little bit to the right. The wind's blowing that direction. It's no good, and Caverna has stopped the Rockets for the first time tonight. And this attempt came after Caverna had fumbled, and Darren Holloman, I believe, or Rusty Minyard recovered.
First and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
First effort for Caverna in the second quarter going the opposite direction. And once again, they take over deep in their own territory, this time at the 20, and that's the best field position they've had since the opening kickoff. The Rockets like they're in a 4. He gives to, no, it's a fake to Danielle, and Ford, the quarterback, keeps it. Turns the left side, but he didn't get a lot.
Jeff Porter comes out and says, I got him.
Once again, Jeff Porter, number 87, is credited with the tackle. Porter has 5 tackles on the night, and has done a fine job from his defensive end position.
Called on the field in official time.
The officials are having a rough time keeping the football dry enough for the players to play. And actually, I believe the left end of the field, where Caverna's operating now, may be a little bit drier. It may be the driest spot on the field. The sidelines where the grass is growing is in pretty good shape, but the middle of the field has been eaten up, of course, with having to play on it at least 3 times this year when it was muddy. Simon Ford moves him up, and he's swarmed on. Looked like Wampy Stewart went through there and rode him down hard. And it's a fumble.
It's fourth in. They've got the ball now at first and 10 from the Colonel's 15-yard line.
We're not sure who recovered a fumble, but we know that Wampy Stewart had a hand in causing it because he blasted through Caverna's line and hit forward as he took the snap. 10 minutes, 3 seconds to play in the first half. Crittenden County's knocking on the door at the Caverna 15 after the fumble. That's the second turnover deep in their own territory for Caverna. The last time the Colonels were able to stop the Rockets. McDaniel gives it to Minyard, and he gains about 4 before he's ridden down hard. Number 83, Dan Rice, a cornerback, 5'8", 840-pounder, and a junior, really nailed Minyard when he finally turned the corner. Caverna's having a lot of trouble with injuries, and then they play about 16 players. Most of the players play both ways on offense and defense, and conditioning may be a factor before this one's over. Crittenden County uses several players, although they have several players that go both ways too. Looks like it's going to be second down. I believe he gained 5 on a play. Second down and 5. The ball spotted just around the 10-yard line. I believe the original line of scrimmage was a 16. The clock is stopped now. 9:36.
Doing a fine job out there tonight.
Not sure who the injured player was for Caverna. Looked like number 1, Simon Ford, might have been their starting quarterback.
Rocket ball, second and
Buddy McDaniels brings his Rockets up. Mike Crabtree is the fullback. Holloman, number 20, and Phillips in the backfield. Phillips gets the carry, and he bulls his way down to about the 5-yard line, I believe. On the stop for Caverna's number 20, Ron Brents. plays linebacker, 5'8", 135-pounder. Crittenden County clearly is physically stronger than Caverna here in the first half.
45 seconds left to play in the
Now a new player in the Rockets lineup, number 71, Stacy Belt, playing guard, as McDaniels gives it to Crabtree, and he is going to take it close.
He's inside the 5 to about the 2 or 3
I believe Crabtree got the first down. It'll be first and goal from about the 2-yard line.
Dan Rice was in on the stop, had help from a couple, 3 other
They're going to spot it down at about the 1. First and goal for the Rockets. Crittenden County owns a 14-0 lead, and they're knocking on the door once again. Number 2, Buddy McDaniels, says something to his right guard, gives the ball straight ahead. Looks like it looked like Holloman. Was either Holloman or Phillips.
Was the ball handler.
20 is Phillips, 22 Holloman. We're not sure who got it. They did score, but there's a flag on the play. It looks like it's against Crittenden County. They have not been penalized. And actually only 2 penalties, if this is a penalty in the game. And the first one, a 15-yarder unsportsmanlike penalty against Caverna after a fumble. And it looks like they're going to back the Rockets up 5 yards.
We have illegal procedure, illegal shift against the Rockets.
Number 24, Rusty Minyard, comes into the Rocket lineup with a play from the Rocket bench. Coach Pat Gates.
The 6-yard line of the Colonels. We have first and goal from the
Jimmy Croft, Greg Holloman, Jack Easley, and Kent Barnes, the assistant coaches here at Crittenden County. I believe Jimmy Croft said something to Gates as a play comes in. McDaniels, longer count this time, gives it to number 24, Rusty Minyard. Got about 3 of those yards back. It was first and goal from about the 6.5. Now it'll be second and goal from about the 3.
Bart Fleener in on the stop.
Fleener again in on the stop for Caverna's Colonels, and he's had an outstanding defensive night already.
3-yard line or 4-yard line, we'll call it.
7:40 to go in the first half. The Rockets' second quarter stage has slowed down a bit, but they're punching it away deep. And there's a give to Hodge around the left corner. And he's rolled out of bounds at about the 2.
Between the 1 and 2-yard line.
The defense for the Colonels has
Bart Fleener again.
Begin to read the Rockets' plays a little better. Fleener again on the stop. Or really rolled Hodge out of bounds. It'll be third down and goal from the 2. Crittenden County trying to punch in another score here in the middle of the second quarter. The running backs will be Donnie Phillips, Mike Crabtree, and Rusty Minyard. Minyard's the tailback. Phillips, or Crabtree, is a fullback now. And let's see, did he make it? No, I don't believe he got in.
Puts the ball down.
Crabtree ran it straight ahead, and number 1, Simon Ford, safety, came up and nailed him. Simon Ford, the quarterback for Caverna, has 13 interceptions on the season. I believe Crittenden County is going to call a timeout. So with timeout on the field, let's take a time in for these important announcements.
Goad Studio and Framing is proud to be a sponsor of Rocket Football. Call Hutch Goad at 965-2132 for all your photography needs. Whether it be weddings, birthday parties, anniversaries, reunions, team pictures, or in the studio portraits, Hutch will take good care of you. So go by and see him at Goad Studio and Framing, 126 East Carlisle Street in Marion. Go Rockets!
You look at the Rockets break the huddle. They have it 4th down and 2. Coach Pat Gates has been in the Rocket huddle. We'll see what they do this time. Out over the ball, number 58, Duke Owen. Buddy McDaniels goes down under for the snap. Long County gives it to Dennis Hodge. Hodge follows Wampy Stewart around the left side, I believe, but let's see. He did not make it. If Caverna held, it must be inside the 1-foot line, and it is.
Okay, the Colonels have held.
It would have been nice for Crittenden County to punch that one in with 6:57 to play in the half, but Caverna's going to take it over in no mistake territory, because a mistake here can practically cost you a touchdown. Crittenden County unable to move the ball the last two possessions, settling for a missed field goal attempt, and that time turned away at the 1-foot line. Quarterback Simon Ford just takes it and dives it out to about the 1.5, trying to get some running room. And it's going to take them a while to unstack them. Number 63, looks like Wampy Stewart again in on the stop. Stewart's an outstanding football player for Crittenden County. He's had an excellent senior season. He's a good baseball player, too, for the Rockets baseball team. Stewart has 60 tackles and 53 assists on the season.
Snap was fumbled.
It looks like a fumble, and Crittenden County recovers. Number 65, Andy Mason, hit the ball carrier. We don't know if he got the fumble, but I believe he helped cause it. So with 6 minutes and 2 seconds to go in a half, Crittenden County picks up their third turnover inside the Colonel 20, and they have an excellent chance to punch in a third touchdown, leading 14-0. Caverna has their backs to their own wall once again as Buddy McDaniels brings up his Rockets with Holloman, Miniard, and Crabtree in the backfield. Crabtree's the fullback. He gives to Miniard around the left side, and he's ridden down near the goal line. Got real close to the goal line, but no pay dirt. Number 1, Simon Ford, in on the stop for Caverna. He's the Colonel's starting quarterback, and I understand a college prospect as a defensive back with 13 interceptions from his safety position on defense. It'll be second down and about a yard to go for Crittenden County. Duke Owen brings the Rockets out over the ball. Crabtree under the snap. Or McDaniels, quarterback, sneaks it. $20-0. Crittenden County moves out on top of Caverna. Caverna giving up only 4 points per game this season. Have already given up 3 touchdowns to the Crittenden County Rockets.
56 seconds left to play in the first.
You look at the excited fans from Crittenden County, and they're enjoying what they're seeing tonight as Buddy McDaniels ties his left shoe on, and he'll attempt to kick his third extra point. He's been perfect on his 2 extra point attempts. Dennis Hodge spots it. The kick is perfect. So with 4:56 to play in the half, it's Crittenden County 21, Caverna nothing. We'll be back with the kickoff, but first, these messages.
Marion Shoe Store, located at 110 East Carlisle Street, is open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5, except Wednesday 9 to 12. Marion Shoe Store is your shoe store for the whole family with name brands such as Mother Goose and Lazy Bones for infants and children, Contempo, Jolene, Nichols, and Polly Preston for older girls and ladies, and for older boys and men, Jarman dress shoes and boots by Georgia Boot and Northlake. Tennis shoes for the whole family by Pro Kids, Kangaroos, Pony, and LA Gear. We also have purses, belts, shoe care needs, and snow boots. Marion Shoe Store invites you to see our selection and give us a chance to meet your shoe needs for the holidays. Lay away now for Christmas. Visa and MasterCard accepted. All the way, Rockets.
Number 2, Buddy McDaniels tees it up. He's kicking off for the 4th time tonight. You saw the scoreboard there, 4:56 to play in the first half. Crittenden County owns a 21-0 lead, and have proven that they're as good a Class A team as there is in Western Kentucky. And now taking it to the Caverna Colonels from Central Kentucky, who have an 8-2 record. And Here's McDaniel's boot straight down the middle of the field. Back to the 5-yard line. It's fumbled. Picked up.
By 35.
That's Danielle with the ball, and he's hammered down hard at the 16 or 17-yard line.
Beat Danielle.
Pat Gates and these Rocket fans have Crittenden County really fired up.
Porter and Stewart are coming off the bottom of the pile. They had a big pile of Rockets in there. Governa Colonels, 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line. They'll make that 17-yard line.
Number 58, I believe, got the stop on the last kickoff. Duke Owen, the Rocket starting center. Governa comes out. They have a flanker this time on the right side. Number 83 is Dan Rice. Danielle burst through for a gain of about 6 yards.
Then Stewart made the stop.
It'll be 2nd down and 4. Wampy Stewart, the Rockets' leading tackler on the season with 113 stops. Gets his 5th tackle of the night. The clock runs with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Crittenden County has controlled the ball game, 21-0. Governa hasn't been out deep in their own territory since the opening kickoff. Danielle again gets a first down.
Ahead to the 30-yard line.
Spot it down on the 30 and give Danielle 12 yards in his last 2 carries. And Governa's offensive line now beginning to punch at the Rockets. Front 4. The 2nd first down, I believe, for Governa. They got one on their opening series on a broken pass play in which quarterback Simon Ford ran the ball. And that's their first down of the 2nd quarter and only the 2nd of the half. It's number 80 comes to the near side of the field, Mike Gaddy. Ford gives it to Rent. Thrown for about a 2-yard loss.
Dennis Hodge makes the stop over
Number
there.
14, Dennis Hodge, over to make the stop. Looks like he might have had some assistance from Jeff Porter once again. A loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12.
Long yard on the play. We're going to call it.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Governa has Gaddy as he comes to the left side of your screen. In the backfield, now going to the right side is number 20, Ron Brents.
Back to pass the quarterback.
Ford back to throw. Left-hander fires it. It's intercepted by Dennis Hodge. Hodge down the right side. He's at the 20, the 15. He's still on his feet. Knocked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Dennis Hodge makes the big play on the deflected pass. And he puts the Rockets right back in excellent field position. They have it at the 15-yard line of Governa, 1st and 10. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to play in the half.
15-yard line. 2:45 left in the first half. How about those Rockets? We have timeout call.
Now we have a timeout on the field. Let's see, what's the problem? It's a timeout to Governa.
Timeout be charged to
Coach Johnny Belcher wants to talk to his Colonels with 2:26 to play in the half. So with timeout on the field, let's take time in for these important announcements.
How about those Rockets?
Conrad's IGA is located on Princeton Road in Marion. Richard Conrad and all of the Conrad IGA employees are behind the Rockets all the way and proud to be a sponsor of Rocket football. Conrad's IGA is the grocery store to shop for low prices on quality brand names. Fill your special turkey booster card and receive a free turkey for Thanksgiving from Conrad's IGA. We're with you all the way to the championship, Rockets. Go Big Blue!
I understand they are here, and we do definitely thank them. They have done a fine job, and they're a fine faces. And we're about to go back to action. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left to play in the first half.
Buddy McDaniels brings his Rockets up, rolls to throw. The southpaw throws to the end zone. It's overthrown.
Darren Holloman.
Number 28, Darren Holloman, was chasing it, but he couldn't catch it. Both quarterbacks are southpaws. Ford for Governa and McDaniels for the Rockets. 2nd and 10, the ball at the 15-yard line, Crittenden County. knocking on the door for the fourth, looking for the fourth touchdown on the season. McDaniels hasn't thrown a lot. He's averaged about 40 yards a game on his passing.
Second and 10. And
there's a give to 20, Donnie Phillips.
Ahead to the 10-yard line.
Phillips got about 5 yards on the carry. Should be third down and 5. Some ferocious hitting going on that play. Caverna, even though they're down 21-0 and have their backs against their own wall and have played the whole second quarter inside their own 20, offensively and defensively, they haven't certainly given up. Duke Owen out over the ball. McDaniels looks around at his running backs, gives it straight ahead to Crabtree. Crabtree runs it down to about the 6-yard line. I don't believe he got the first down. It'll be close. Number 76 made the hit. Tommy Harper, the 6'2", 225-pound tackle. It is a first down. I believe that's a 7th first down for Crittenden County. Comes with 1.5 minutes to play in the first half. The Rockets ahead 21-0 over Caverna. McDaniels brings the Rockets up.
Can they get it in the end?
Number 65, you see there, Andy Mason, the left tackle. The fake, and there's the gives to Phillips again.
Gets down about the 3-yard line.
Number 60, Kelly McIntosh, trying to open a hole but couldn't do it. And Caverna has been real stubborn inside the 10-yard line in the last 3 Rocket attempts, even though Crittenden did score on the 3rd time. They've had their backs against the wall and played an admirable defensive game here in the first half, even though they're down 21-0. Crittenden County has overpowered the Colonels. There's a give to Minier, and he's down for the touchdown. Got a little help there and blocking from number 34, Mike Crabtree. And Crittenden County has moved out to a 27-0 lead. And McDaniels is working on his left foot to try to kick his 4th extra point of the night. Crittenden County owns a sparkling 10-1 record, losing the first game of the season to Cowell County 14-0 on an extremely muddy and rain-delayed field. And since that opening game back in August, have not suffered a loss. Had some good wins this year. There's a spot by Hodge. It's up. The left foot's true. 28-0 Crittenden County. We'll be back with the kickoff, but first, listen to these announcements.
Druthers Restaurant is located at 324 Sturgis Road in Marion and happy to sponsor Rocket football. At Druthers, you receive fast and courteous service from friendly employees and have a relaxed atmosphere in which to eat. Or you can use their convenient drive-through window for takeout orders. Go by Druthers and register for the mini race car. That's Druthers Restaurant, where Rocket fans meet to eat before and after the game. I'd rather go to Druthers Restaurant.
Buddy McDaniels is kicking off.
Buddy McDaniels kicking off. This will be Caverna's last effort for a score in the first half. 43 seconds to go. Danielle's got it at the 11. He's knocked off his feet by number 20. Donnie Phillips mowed him down. Looks like it'll be spotted on the 30. 1st and 10, Caverna, 37 seconds to play in the first half.
37 seconds left to play.
Crittenden County clearly in control of the football game in the first half. Coach Jimmy Croft shouting some instructions for his secondary that consist of Dennis Hodge, Rusty Minyard, number 26 is Bobby Belt, number 22 Brian Holloman, and they're all back deep. Simon Ford gives it straight up the middle to Danielle. He got a couple. Number 74 for the Rockets hit him first. That was Stephen Cozart, 5'11", 180-pound sophomore. The clock runs, and that'll be the last play of the first half, and that's it. No, wait a minute.
Timeout is called.
We got a timeout with 1 second to go. 1 second to go in the half. Caverna
1 second left to
call her
half of this.
last timeout. Simon Ford will get a snap and a chance to fling it. At least on the last play, he ran the ball, but thought he might kept the Rockets asleep. Only got 2 yards. Ford's back to throw. The rush is on, and Jeff Porter drops him for about an 8-yard loss at the end of the half. But that is the half. Crittenden County owns a 28-0 lead over the Caverna Colonels in this district playoff game for the regional championship. And we'll be back with the band performance at halftime and the second half, but let's pause for these commercial messages.
The Marion Pizza Hut, located in Darbin Plaza, and manager Nancy Dalton and her assistant Steve Tinsley invite you to come by and try our delicious salad bar. We would also like for you to try our new Priazzo Italian pies. Starting November 19th through December 19th from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., we invite you to come and eat all the salad and pasta you can eat for just one price of $2.99, drinks and tax not included. Nancy and all the employees look forward to seeing you at Pizza Hut. Go Rockets! The Fashion Hunt is located at 112 East Carlisle Street and is proud to be a sponsor of Rocket football. Helen, Mary Beth, Angie, and Gus Hunt invite all you ladies to come to Fashion Hunt for all your clothing needs. At Fashion Hunt, you can find anything from sportswear to prom dresses and from daily wear to wedding gowns. Men, if you're stuck on what to get your sweetheart for Christmas, get friendly and courteous assistance from Fashion Hunt. All the way, Rockets! Happy faces greet you when you walk through the door at Hodge Outdoor Sports. Everyone there is happy because they know that they have the biggest selection of merchandise in town. They have almost everything a hunter and fisherman could need. Racks and racks of clothing for the whole family, a large selection of shoes, a new shipment of boots for everyone, housewares, even tapes, albums, and stereo equipment. So if you haven't been to Hodge Outdoor Sports, don't you think it's time you go? And if you have been, y'all come back again, you hear? All the way, Rockets!
The halftime score, Crittenden County 28, Caverna nothing, as you see the Rocket Band taking the center of the field in the middle of the mud before a jubilant crowd here in Rocket Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 1985 Marching Rocket Band. This year's flags are Stacy Woodall, Christy McIntosh, Melanie Davison, Angie Wallace, Tiffany Hill. The band is under direction on the field by drum major Mary Ann Watson.
Many folks these days have found that it really isn't all that difficult to work on their car themselves. In fact, it can be kind of fun. Almost anyone can change the oil in their car. Tune-ups are fairly easy, and changing filters is a must. Myers Auto Parts on East Belleville Street in Marion has everything you need to work on your car yourself, from tools to the parts themselves. Myers Auto Parts is your Napa parts dealer in this area. Try Napa parts. You'll find that Napa parts, in most cases, are better than original parts. So if you haven't tried before, get out there and work on your car yourself, and drop by Myers Auto Parts for quality Napa parts. Antifreeze is $3.99 a gallon, less $3 rebate on a 2-gallon purchase. Joni School of Gymnastics is proud to be a sponsor of Rockets football. Call Joni Jones at 965-4735 for information on how to get in shape, keep fit, and improve your coordination and dancing ability. Joni says we're behind you all the way to the state championship, Rockets. That's Joni School of Gymnastics, located at 120 East Carlisle Street in Marion.
Seeing your old buddy out there on that.
See the flags there on the flagpole, the American flag, of course, and the other two are flags of educational excellence awarded to the elementary school at Tulu here in Crittenden County. Caverna has returned to the field, and they're checking the conditions of the field where they're going to have to kick it. Crittenden County has still not returned from the locker room. The Rockets just now making their way onto the field. We'd like to say, again, the halftime show directed by Boyce Fowler, Cleaner, the Crittenden County High Band Director. An excellent show. His band has improved a great deal since August when we saw the Rocket Band for the first time. They have about 50 members, and it was directed, of course, by the drum major Ed Marianne Watson. And the Rocket Band gave a excellent halftime performance, equaled only by the performance of the Rocket football team in the first half. Crittenden County leading 28-0. Rushed for 163 yards in the first half, most of that coming in the first quarter when they got 120 yards. Caverna was held to 1-yard offense in the first half. After losing 8 on the last play, they ended up with a yard rushing, none passing. Had 1 pass intercepted, and that one by Dennis Hodge, who almost took it in for a score. Hodge himself has a couple of touchdowns. The Rockets played near perfect football in the first half for Coach Pat Gates, as you see them coming back onto the field, and they'll receive the second half kickoff. And we'll be back with that second half kickoff, but first let's pause for these commercial messages.
Marion Shoe Store, located at 110 East Carlisle Street, is open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5, except Wednesday, 9 to 12. Marion Shoe Store is your shoe store for the whole family with name brands such as Mother Goose and Lazy Bones for infants and children, Contempo, Jolene, Nichols, and Polly Preston for older girls and ladies, and for older boys and men, Jarman dress shoes and boots by Georgia Boot and Northlake. Tennis shoes for the whole family by Pro Kids, Kangaroos, Pony, and LA Gear. We also have purses, belts, shoe care needs, and snow boots. Marion Shoe Store invites you to see our selection and give us a chance to meet your shoe needs for the holidays. Lay away now for Christmas. Visa and MasterCard accepted. All the way, Rockets. Conrad's IGA is located on Princeton Road in Marion. Richard Conrad and all of the Conrad IGA employees are behind the Rockets all the way and proud to be a sponsor of Rocket football. Conrad's IGA is the grocery store to shop for low prices on quality brand names. Fill your special turkey booster card and receive a free turkey for Thanksgiving from Conrad's IGA. We're with you all the way to the championship, Rockets. Go Big Blue.
The Rocket students down there, can they hear me through that speaker at all? Y'all can, but I don't think the other end can. You can hear me there? Okay. We're set to receive. Dennis Hodge is going to step back there. It's the first time he's going to get it tonight.
Hell of an athlete.
On the kickoff.
Play.
Dennis Hodge, number 14, is back set to receive the kickoff from, I believe, number 35, Pete Danielle will kick it for Caverna. The Colonel's kicking off for the first time. They have not scored. Danielle is a soccer-style kicker. He kicks off, punts, kicks extra points, and is the leading rusher. And there's his boot. It's a line drive that hits it to 25. Picked up by Belt, and Belt's wrapped up on the 29-yard line. Number 23, Brad Turner, 530-pound defensive back and a sophomore, makes a hit for Caverna. 1st and 10, Crittenden County. The first time they've had the ball this deep in their own territory in the football game. We have a clipping penalty going to be assessed against Crittenden County, and that'll put the Rockets deep in their own territory. That'll move it back to about the 16-yard line. I believe the...
Have your attention a minute, please. There is a blue station wagon with Livingston County license plate.
And that's the kind of break that, of course, Caverna would like to see early in the second half.
Against the Rockets is the call. Moves the ball back to the 14-yard line.
What number is it?
You have a blue station wagon, Livingston County license plate. You may need to move it.
Okay.
You think you parked somewhere questionable, you better...
Rain's trying to fall here at Rocket Stadium. After the halftime, it started sprinkling during the half. The field is soggy. As McDaniels gives it to Phillips, and he's ridden down at about the 17-yard line, no more. A gain of about 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8 for the Rockets. We played 30 seconds in the second half, and the umbrellas begin to come out here at Rocket Stadium, most of them blue and white.
A long yard. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
In the backfield now for the Rockets, number 20, Donnie Phillips at a half, number 34, Mike Crabtree at the fullback position, and I believe number 14, Dennis Hodge, will be the tailback. As Buddy McDaniels, the quarterback, moves them out. Stewart at one guard and Kelly McIntosh at the other guard. As McDaniels has a long count this time, gives it straight ahead to Crabtree. Got a yard. Number 44, Dale Lynn Buckingham, there to make the stop. And really, since the middle of the second quarter, Caverna's defense has been very stingy. But the Rockets did the damage early in the game on a 63-yard run from Dennis Hodge. And they took advantage of a couple of Caverna turnovers in the second quarter and have pushed it out to 28-0 lead, a very comfortable margin here, because the Rockets defense has held Caverna to 1 yard rushing in the first half. None passing. They intercepted one pass. Buddy McDaniels brings them up. fakes and gives to Phillips, and Phillips is going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. A nice defensive play there. We'd like to tell you the number of the player. I believe it was number 63.
Bennett, first man in.
That made the stop. 52, I believe it was, Jeff Bennett. So it's a loss of 2, and the Rockets will have to kick it away for the first time tonight. 14, Dennis Hodge will kick it away. He's going to stand near his own goal line. The line of scrimmage is around the 15. Back deep for Caverna. It's number 20, Ron Brent. A nice kick. It's going to go to midfield. And it rolls out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. 35, 40. A 43-yard kick from Dennis Hodge, and that's what the Colonels needed to get the ball back up to midfield. But Caverna, or that's what the Rockets needed. The Colonels take the ball over. A nice kick by Hodge, the senior running back and defensive back. Also an outstanding baseball and basketball player for Crittenden County. The Rocket team has several good athletes. Mostly their defensive unit has been awfully tough. There's a give to Danielle, and Danielle fights his way for a couple of yards.
Come to the Caverna team locker room, please.
8:45 to go in the third quarter as Danielle gets about 2 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 8, we'll call it. Again, number 87, Jeff Porter, in on the stop, along with number 72, Jeff Campbell. The left side of the line.
They gained about a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9.
Stacy Belt, I believe, is in the front wall for Crittenden County. There's a quick pass on the side. It's incomplete. Ron Brent, number 20, tried to catch the ball from Simon Ford. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd down now, and a long 8, almost 9 yards to go.
That was ruled a lateral, I believe.
$7:50 to play in the third quarter as the rain begins to fall steadily now. Crittenden County camped under their umbrellas in a 28-0 shelter. Caverna moves it up, out over the ball, Jeff Bennett. 6'4", 225-pound senior center. And there's a pitch to Daniels. He fires it downfield, and it's intercepted. Bobby Belt has it at the 40, the 45. He turns it midfield, still on his feet, and he's hammered down hard, and a flag on the play. Brought that one back about 20 yards. 7-16. It'll be Crittenden County's ball, but I believe there'll be a penalty against the Rockets. Clipping.
Against the Rockets.
I believe number 74, Stephen Cozart, might have been guilty of a clip right before Bobby Belt went down. But Belt has the interception. The second interception by the Rockets secondary tonight, and that stops Caverna's first effort of the second half with 7:16 to go in the third quarter. Crittenden County will take over at the own 34. They kicked it away from their own 15 on their only possession of this half. But some good operating field position as far as the yard lines go, but that area of the field is extremely soggy. We'll see how Buddy McDaniels can move the ball with his Rockets. The fullback, 34, Mike Crabtree. Holloman's in there. Crabtree gets the call, splashes his way across the 40. And he, I'll say across the 35 out to the 37. The clock ticks on. 6:50 to go as Dennis Hodge checks into the Rocket lineup. And number 24 is coming out as Rusty Minier. Those two players alternate plays for the Rockets. Coach Pat Gates. give Crabtree a gain of 4, make it 2nd down and 6. The Rockets go with their original starting lineup. Duke Owen the center, Kelly McIntosh and Wampy Stewart the guards. There's Hodge with it, turns the corner, nice block, goes across the midfield stripe down to the 47 of Caverna.
Down the 47-yard line.
Number 65, Chris Metcalf makes the tackle. Metcalf's a 180-pound junior guard for Caverna. And that's the first down for Crittenden County in the second half, but the Rockets had their share of them in the first half. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter now. We're halfway through the third quarter. The ends now, number 12 is in there, Aaron Summers, playing the left end as the give is to Phillips, and Phillips dives it down to the 45. Give him 2.5 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and, well, actually 2 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 8. Miniard comes out. Hodge comes back in along with number 28. You see there, Darren Holloman. Holloman's also a senior. Crittenden County holding on to a 28-0 lead. Hodge will be the tailback this time behind Crabtree. Holloman will be the blocking back. The pitch is, or the Hodge. Phillips tries to throw a block. This time Hodge is thrown for a loss. Number 44, Dale Lynn Buckingham, 6 foot, 180-pound junior running back and linebacker, made the stop on Hodge and a loss of 4 on the carry. 3rd down and 3rd and 13. Crittenden County has the ball right on the midfield stripe as you see the mud and the rain. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Everybody jumps. Crittenden County, I believe, will be guilty of illegal procedure, and that should be a 5-yard step off against the Rockets. That'll make it 3rd down and about 19 to go and move it back to the 45.
Make it 3rd and 18.
McDaniels might have been going with the long count to try to draw Caverna offsides, but one of his own Rockets fired first, and that'll move it back. That's only the 2nd penalty against Crittenden County in the football game, or the 3rd penalty, the 2nd penalty in the second half. That's Crabtree with it, Miniard with it straight up the middle.
45-yard line.
Gained back the 10 yards they lost on the penalty in the previous play. That'll make it 4th down and about 8 to go.
Forward, Buckingham.
And probably Hodge will be in to kick it away. He's only had to punt the ball one time, and it was a 43-yard boomer to start the second half after the Rockets couldn't move it out of deep in their own territory. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Hodge is going to stand at about his own 40.
Dennis Hodge drops back to punt.
Back deep for Caverna's number 20, Ron Brents, and number 35, Pete Danielle. Hodge gets the kick away. It's almost blocked. Nice high kick down to the 10-yard line. Danielle, I believe, has it.
And he stopped at the 20, did.
He's hammered down hard at the 20 by number 24,
Stewart.
Rusty Miniard and Wampy Stewart, Kelly Mason, Andy Mason all in on the stop, and also they say Bobby Belt.
I believe was in there too.
Brothers Restaurant is located at 324 Sturgis Road in Marion and happy to sponsor Rocket football. At Druthers, you receive fast and courteous service from friendly employees and have a relaxed atmosphere in which to eat. Or you can use their convenient drive-through window for takeout orders. Go by Druthers and register for the mini race car. That's Druthers Restaurant, where Rocket fans meet to eat before and after the game. I'd rather go to Druthers Restaurant. The Marion Pizza Hut, located in Darbin Plaza, and manager Nancy Dalton and her assistant Steve Tinsley invite you to come by and try our delicious salad bar. We would also like for you to try our new Priazzo Italian pies. Starting November 19th through December 19th from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., we invite you to come and eat all the salad and pasta you can eat for just one price of $2.99, drinks and tax not included. Nancy and all the employees look forward to seeing you at Pizza Hut. Go Rockets!
Number 12 is checking into the Rocket lineup. Aaron Summers, 5'11", 175-pound
19-yard line.
freshman, is going to play, looks like in the secondary along with number 26, Bobby Belt. Belt intercepted a pass on the previous series for the Rockets. Otherwise, the starters are about the same defensively for the Rockets. They've held Caverna to less than 20 yards offense.
Ford on the quarterback keeper, rolls out to his left.
Simon Ford rose to his left and got a yard. 73, Todd Berry in on the stop for Crittenden County. 2:40 to play in the third quarter. Crittenden County
Stewart made the stop.
content to
Second down.
keep Caverna scoreless with a 28-0 lead. They may be setting their sights on a game next week right here in Rocket Stadium. Simon Ford moves Caverna up, drops back to throw. The left-hander is looking, chased out of the pocket. Now he's going to have to eat it.
Stefan Cozart's final man in there to put pressure on. Went out of bounds.
Simon Ford
15-yard line.
lost about 7 yards on the play. It's going to be third down and about 16 or 17 to go for Caverna. The ball spotted on the 14-yard line. Crittenden County in a 4-4, practically an 8-man line now as they look at the Caverna Colonels. Ford fumbles the snap, but I believe he got it back. 73, Todd Berry covers him, literally. 6 foot, 235-pound junior tackle. Smothered Ford, he scrambled to pick it up.
About the 9-yard line. He's fourth.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. It's fourth down and about 21 yards to go for Caverna. And they're back down now to about a yard rushing total offense in this football game.
Dennis Hodge is deep for the Rockets.
Getty kicks it away from his 9. He's going to kick it. Dennis Hodge calls for the fair catch, and he hauled it in at about the 39-yard line. Crittenden County's ball. Excellent field position.
35-yard line.
And these Rocket fans show their appreciation.
The Fashion Hunt is located at 112 East Carlisle Street and is proud to be a sponsor of Rocket football. Helen, Mary Beth, Angie, and Gus Hunt invite all you ladies to come to Fashion Hunt for all your clothing needs. At Fashion Hunt, you can find anything from sportswear to prom dresses and from daily wear to wedding gowns. Men, if you're stuck on what to get your sweetheart for Christmas, get friendly and courteous assistance from Fashion Hunt. All the way, Rockets.
And number 73, Todd Berry, is going to operate at one of the tackles now for Crittenden County. Buddy McDaniels will operate at quarterback. I believe in the backfield he'll have Crabtree at the fullback slot. Rusty Miniard will be the tailback. Donnie Phillips this time will be the blocking back on the right side. Ends are tight. The give is to Crabtree. Got to the line of scrimmage and no more. Nice defensive play there by number 76, Tommy Harper for Caverna. Caverna, 165-mile trip from Crittenden County. Have several fans here dressed in purple and white mostly. And now the rain is beginning to fall very hard. But these Crittenden County Rocket fans don't even realize it's raining. They're enjoying this 28-0 lead as the clock runs down toward the end of the third quarter, 40 seconds. As McDaniel pitches the ball to Hodge, who turns the left side. He squirms away from one player. 76.
Takes Dennis down back at the 40.
Tommy Harper, 6'2", 225-pound senior tackle,
Also 5.
is dropped for a loss. That time the Rocket offensive front was not able to move Harper out of the way. He is, been scouted by a couple of colleges. Caverna, near Horse Cave and Cave City, and actually around the border. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Rockets won't start another play. We'll call that the end of the third quarter.
The Rockets are on top.
A scoreless third quarter, but Crittenden County really doesn't mind. At the end of 3 quarters, it's Crittenden County 28, Caverna nothing, and we'll be back with the final quarter of action. But first, let's pause for these messages.
Enough rain, we can see some numbers again.
Happy faces greet you when you walk through the door at Hodge Outdoor Sports. Everyone there is happy because they know that they have the biggest selection of merchandise in town. They have almost everything a hunter and fisherman could need. Racks and racks of clothing for the whole family, a large selection of shoes, a new shipment of boots for everyone, housewares, even tapes, albums, and stereo equipment. So if you haven't been to Hodge Outdoor Sports, don't you think it's time you go? And if you have been, y'all come back again, you hear? All the way, Rockets. Many folks these days have found that it really isn't all that difficult to work on their car themselves. In fact, it can be kind of fun. Almost anyone can change the oil in their car. Tune-ups are fairly easy, and changing filters is a must. Myers Auto Parts on East Belleville Street in Marion has everything you need to work on your car yourself, from tools to the parts themselves. Myers Auto Parts is your Napa parts dealer in this area. Try Napa parts. You'll find that Napa parts, in most cases, are better than original parts. So if you haven't tried before, get out there and work on your car yourself, and drop by Myers Auto Parts for quality Napa parts. Antifreeze is $3.99 a gallon, less $3 rebate on a 2-gallon purchase.
The official is waiting to start the fourth and final quarter. Crittenden County on top 28-0. They have the ball at Caverna 34, or 39 it is, as McDaniels rolls the throw. Throws a short left-hander intended for Phillips. They had to get rid of it quick, and the receivers were covered that time. No game, Pat Gates-Shet's punting team, and they're going to kick it away from their own 39 and try to drop it deep in Colonel territory. Caverna hadn't had the ball across midfield in the second half, and they haven't had it across there since well, I believe maybe one time in the second half, but they haven't been in Crittenden County territory since early in the football game. Number 14, Dennis Hodge, will kick it away. He's kicked the ball twice. He's averaging about 35 yards a kick tonight.
Along with Mr. Ford.
He'll have to fight a slick football in a steady rain. He gets it away. Tries to drop it near the goal line, but it's going to roll into the end zone. A good effort by the senior. He just tried a little chip shot there, and it carried a little bit too much. He gets credit for a 39-yard kick. Really didn't have the wind with him. But Caverna will take it over at their own 20, 1st and 10. Caverna still has around 0 yards total offense for the game after losing 10 yards on the last possession. I believe that moved them back down to about 0 yards. Simon Ford brings the Colonels up. In the backfield, he has number 20, Ron Brent, and number 35, Pete Danielle, one of the state's top scorers in high school football. Ford chased out of the pocket, runs to his left, turns it upfield. Missed by one Rocket, and now he's going to be hit and brought down by Wumpy Stewart. A fumble on the play. Let's see who got it. The official said he was down before he fumbled.
The ball was dead.
But Wumpy Stewart nailed him at the 30-yard line. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Colonel's ball.
Or let's see, at the 31-yard line, it'll be a first down. That's the 5th first down for Caverna, even though they have only I believe that makes 12 yards rushing in the football game.
It's 1st and 10 for the Colonels. Line of scrimmage is now their 30-yard line, just outside their 30.
See, Dennis Hodge looked like he might have been making a mud pie there at the 35-yard line. He was cleaning his hands off, anticipating a pass. Daniels turns the corner on the left side. He's across the 35, and he is upended at the 37-yard line.
Stewart was in there, had help from another Rocket.
Looked like it might have been Darren Holloman in on the stop. Wampy Stewart was over there too. 2nd down and 4 yards to go as Daniel gets another nice gain for Caverna, who's had a lot of trouble operating against this Rocket defense tonight. They've been real stingy in the mud. 10.5 minutes to go in the football game. No score in the second half, but the Rockets had plenty of fireworks in the first half.
Buckingham, I believe, has the ball.
They'll end Buckingham on the carry. Got 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and a couple for Caverna, who are looking to get some kind of offense going here late in the game. It would take a miracle to pull this one out for Caverna, or a total collapse by the Rockets. 3rd down and 2 for Caverna.
3rd down and 1 yard.
They've converted one time, I believe, on 3rd down. Quarterback sneak from forward. I believe he, well, let's see. They stack him up pretty.
No yardage there.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Hodge, Mason, Stewart.
Stefan Kozart
They said it is a 1st down.
was there on the stop along with Wampy Stewart, number 63. You can still see his number.
1st and 10 for the Colonels.
I believe that's the 6th first down for Caverna. And that gets their rushing yards up near 20 now, with 9:50 to play in the football game and a steady rain falling here on Rocket Stadium. Simon Ford, the quarterback, fumbles it. It's recovered by Crittenden County.
Rocket ball. Stefan Kozart comes out of that foul.
Goad Studio and Framing is proud to be a sponsor of Rocket Football. Call Hutch Goad at 965-2132 for all your photography needs. Whether it be weddings, birthday parties, anniversaries, reunions, team pictures, or in the studio portraits, Hutch will take good care of you. So go by and see him at Goad Studio and Framing, 126 East Carlisle Street in Marion. Go Rockets!
1st and 10 for the Rockets. They're on the Colonel's 40-yard line.
The fumble recovery comes with 9.5 minutes to go in the football game and gives Crittenden County the ball at Caverna's 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Rockets. Miniard checks out of the Rocket lineup. I believe the tailback this time will be 14, Dennis Hodge. Phillips is also in there, the running back, along with 34, Crabtree. There's a give to Phillips, turns the left side.
Gets down to the 35-yard line.
Got about 4 yards to the 36, 2nd down and 6. Kozart comes back into the Rocket lineup.
Ford and Metcalf made the stop.
The officials there tonight,
Gain of 4, be 2nd and 6.
Bob Davidson, the heads lineman, John McGrath, the back judge, the umpires, Gil Davidson and Wilbur Hackett is the line judge. They're all from the Kentuckiana Football Officials Association out of Louisville, umpiring this District 1, or officiating this District 1 Region Championship. McDaniels fumbles a snap and went up in the air. He caught himself and actually, I believe, fell back to the line of scrimmage. Might have got a yard on the play.
Wrestling right there where they're at. It's all I can do to stand up before the game.
Eight minutes to go in the football game as Dennis Hodge comes in.
3rd and 4.
Bobby Belt comes out of the Rocket lineup right now. 3rd down and 4 for Crittenden County. They have the ball at the 35 of Caverna, and the Rockets, of course, on the 28-0 lead. McDaniels fakes once, gives it to Crabtree, and he's wrestled around for a yard loss. Number 44, Dell Lynn Buckingham made the stop.
44 made the stop. Mr. Buckingham.
The Rockets are going to kick it away this time again. I believe Hodge will try to drop it in the coffin corner and put the Caverna Colonels deep in their own territory. They haven't been out of their territory much tonight. Crittenden County has kept the Colonels in a cage all night. Hodge is going to stand on his own 45, or actually he backs up now a couple more steps near midfield. Drives his hand off on, boots this one toward the right corner, and this one will roll into the end zone. Actually, the ball stopped right across the goal line.
Ball will come back out to the 20-yard line. Be the Colonel's ball first.
The line of scrimmage was a 35, so another 35-yard kick. And Hodge has done an excellent job of punting. That's his fourth punt.
Marion Shoe Store, located at 110 East Carlisle Street, is open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5, except Wednesday, 9 to 12. Marion Shoe Store is your shoe store for the whole family with name brands such as Mother Goose and Lazy Bones for infants and children, Contempo, Jolene, Nichols, and Polly Preston for older girls and ladies, and for older boys and men, Jarman dress shoes and boots by Georgia Boot and Northlake. Tennis shoes for the whole family by Pro Kids, Kangaroos, Pony, and LA Gear. We also have purses, belts, shoe care needs, and snow boots. Marion Shoe Store invites you to see our selection and give us a chance to meet your shoe needs for the holidays. Lay away now for Christmas. Visa and MasterCard accepted. All the way, Rockets.
Caverna, which barely has 20 yards total offense, will put it in play at their own 20. They have 6 minutes and 45 seconds to try to do something with the Rockets' 28-0 lead. Simon Ford has Brent split on the left side. Turns the corner and he's rolled down to the line of scrimmage. 74, Stefan Cozart over there to make the stop.
We have an injured Rocket.
And one of the Rockets gets up slow and may have turned an ankle in the mud over there. Could be Wampy Stewart. The Rockets leader
is number 63, Wampy Stewart.
He's the Rockets' leading tackler on the season, averaging better than 10 a game. With timeout on the field, let's pause for these commercial messages.
Conrad's IGA is located on Princeton Road in Marion. Richard Conrad and all of the Conrad IGA employees are behind the Rockets all the way and proud to be a sponsor of Rocket football. Conrad's IGA is the grocery store to shop for low prices on quality brand names. Fill your special turkey booster card and receive a free turkey for Thanksgiving from Conrad's IGA. We're with you all the way to the championship, Rockets. Go Big Blue! Brothers Restaurant is located at 324 Sturgis Road in Marion and happy to sponsor Rocket football. At Druthers, you receive fast and courteous service from friendly employees and have a relaxed atmosphere in which to eat. Or you can use their convenient drive-through window for takeout orders. Go by Druthers and register for the mini race car. That's Druthers Restaurant, where Rocket fans meet to eat before and after the game. I'd rather go to Druthers Restaurant.
Second down and 12 as the Crittenden defense literally digs in. Ford pitches to Danielle. Danielle throws it back, and it's incomplete.
Back to Brent with a pass is incomplete. The 3rd and 12.
A little razzle-dazzle there by Caverna was unsuccessful.
Empty.
Simon Ford pitched the ball to Danielle, who rolled to his right and threw it back toward Ford, who couldn't get his footing well enough to run under the ball, so it's an incompleted pass. 3rd down and 12 for Caverna. They're operating at their own 18-yard line. Clock stops on the incompleted pass with 6:15 to go. Public address announcer urging the Colonel fans to come to life. It has still raining a little bit. Ford squirms loose from one rocket, turns the corner, and he gets a big first down for Caverna. All the way out to the 40, a gain of 22 yards on the play. The 7th first down for Caverna, and that'll get them up past the 40-yard offensive total for the night. But Crittenden County has about 200 yards. 6 minutes and 5 seconds to play in a football game. Caverna would like to make it respectable, and the Rockets would like to keep it just like it is. Number 12 playing in for the Colonels is Aaron Summers. You can tell that he hasn't been in on all the plays because he's not as muddy as the rest. There's a gift to number 44. Dale Lynn Buckingham got a yard. Hanging on to his arm was number 72, Jeff Campbell.
Campbell got on in, Stewart got on in. McIntosh in there.
2nd down and 9 for Caverna. The Colonels look like their season's going to end tonight, but they were district champions, the Pioneer Conference champions also. There's a quick pass to Brent.
Bobby Patel gets his hands on, gets away. Rusty Minion takes him out. Takes him out. He's in Rocket territory.
It's the first time since the first quarter that Caverna has driven the ball into Rocket territory, and that one came on a quick pass from Simon Ford. I believe it was to Gaddy that time. He caught it over there and squirmed away from the Rocket. 5 minutes to play as Crittenden County digs in at their own 48-yard line. Simon Ford moves them up. Has Gaddy flanked on the right side. The running backs are Buckingham and Danielle. The give is to Brent. Brent gets nothing. Number 60 for the Rockets. Kelly McIntosh made the stop.
Kelly McIntosh in there. Second and 12.
Crittenden County clearly is stronger at the line of scrimmage, I believe, than Caverna. Simon Ford brings his Caverna Colonels up. Has split on the right side of your screen, number 80 is Gaddy. Ford's looking for Gaddy, and he's going to be hit down. No, he's missed by one man, chased by another, and down he goes.
Stopped at the 45-yard line.
Ford thought somebody had his helmet or his face mask as he went down, but right in front of the Rocket bench, no call, and it didn't look like anybody grabbed his face mask. 3:47. A 3-yard gain by Ford, 3rd down and 7. As you look at the muddy Crittenden County Rockets, number 71 there. The cleaner jersey in the picture is Stacy Belt, 5', 980-pound senior guard.
This is the district playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Help them out on the field.
Ford has Galen
Quarterback picks it up, gets away,
trying to...
Derek gets a hand on him and takes him down. Dropped at the 42-yard line. Darren Holliman. Third down. And
Simon Ford actually was going to try to throw that one that time, and he fumbled the ball and picked it up and ran it for a 3-yard gain. 4th down and 4. Doubt seriously if Caverna will kick it away.
Island Buckingham was the man with the ball right there.
As there's 2:45 to play in a football game, and the Colonels are down by 4 touchdowns to Crittenden County. Gaddy split on the top of your screen. Ford reaches under.
Quarterback drops back to pass.
Throws it over the middle. It's complete.
Number 2.
Bart Fleener makes the catch. And that's good for a first down for Caverna. Holloman makes the stop for Crittenden County, number 28.
32, I believe, about 32 yards.
As far as Caverna's been all night in the Rocket territory.
First down for the
2:22. Crittenden County, of course, would like to preserve the shutout, but Simon Ford has the Colonels moving now. This drive started at their own 20 after a punt went into the end zone from Dennis Hodge. .47 yards rushing
number 44
on this series. There's Buckingham still on his feet. Finally ridden down over there by number 26, Bobby Belt.
Jeff got his hands on him. Stephon Kozar, Bobby Belt came in and finished it off. Loss of 7 on the play. Loss of, make it 6.
It's going to be a timeout to Caverna. It'll be 2nd down and 15 when we come back to play. 1:41 to go in the football game. We'll take time in for these commercial announcements.
We'll call it.
The Marion Pizza Hut, located in Darbin Plaza, and manager Nancy Dalton and her assistant Steve Tinsley invite you to come by and try our delicious salad bar. We would also like for you to try our new Priazzo Italian pies. Starting November 19th through December 19th from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., we invite you to come and eat all the salad and pasta you can eat for just one price of $2.99, drinks and tax not included. Nancy and all the employees look forward to seeing you at Pizza Hut. Go Rockets!
Come on, y'all do better, Ned. Get behind him.
Crittenden County trying to stop Caverna's probable last effort. 2nd down, 16.
They're going to...
The ball is at the Crittenden County.
Quick lateral out.
Quick lateral to Fleener. No, it's to Brent. Ron Brent.
Takes him down.
A gain of about a yard.
Ron Brent
Be 3rd down and 15 for Caverna.
gained about a yard on the play. We'll call it 3rd and 14.
1:20 to go in the football game, and Crittenden County is going to advance to the regional playoffs, or the semi-state, next week, or this weekend it will be, as the game is being played back on Tuesday night. They'll be right here in Rocket Stadium once again. Simon Ford moves his Caverna Colonels up, rolls back to throw. The southpaw's going to have to get rid of it. I don't know how he squirmed out of that. Didn't get out of the grasp of number 28, Darren Holloman. And the Rocket crowd loves it. The clock stops with 37 seconds to go. 4th down and 26 yards to go for Caverna. And Coach Johnny Belcher wants one last timeout, so with timeout on the field, let's pause for these important messages.
The Fashion Hunt is located at 112 East Carlisle Street and is proud to be a sponsor of Rocket football. Helen, Mary Beth, Angie, and Gus Hunt invite all you ladies to come to Fashion Hunt for all your clothing needs. At Fashion Hunt, you can find anything from sportswear to prom dresses and from daily wear to wedding gowns. Men, if you're stuck on what to get your sweetheart for Christmas, get friendly and courteous assistance from Fashion Hunt. All the way, Rockets!
Caverna has certainly made a gallant effort, even though they're down 28-0. They have played well. Crittenden County could have easily had a 49-0 lead had they converted on 3 other chances after Caverna made some mistakes and coughed the ball up deep in their own territory. But the Crittenden County Rockets have clearly outplayed Caverna and have earned this victory. Ford throws it deep, and there's some pass interference on the play.
Flag on the play.
Number 26, Bobby Belt, bumped the intended receiver before the ball got there. It was in flight.
Hang on, we don't know what they're going to call yet.
So that'll give Caverna, I believe, an automatic first down. It was 4th down and 26. The flags dropped at the 30. They had to go to the 23 to get a first down. Let's see what they do with it. Say, hold the phone right there, fellas. We're going to step.
We have pass interference against the Rockets. It's a first down.
It is a first down. Let's see where the ball is going to be spotted. The 35, 36-yard line.
Down, so they've got it first down.
A half a minute to play in this football game. Crittenden County has it won. They're trying to preserve a 28-0 shutout. Simon Ford brings them up. Has Danielle in motion.
Back to pass. He's got President.
And he is in big trouble.
Down with Hobart. Back at the 46-yard line.
Has Danielle in motion.
Back to pass. He's got President.
And he is in big trouble.
Down with Hobart. Back at the 46.
A 20-yard loss on the play.
Back there.
And that's going to move the Caverna Colonels' total offensive yardage tonight back around 25 yards for the ball game as the Crittenden County Rocket fans count it down. That's the football game. Coach Pat Gates and his Crittenden County Colonels, or Rockets, are victorious over the Caverna High School Colonels, 28-0. Caverna has nothing to be ashamed of. They finished the season with an 8-3 record. Crittenden County pushes its record to 11-1 on the season. Crittenden County will be at home again next week. And they'll be in the Class A.
The winner of the Carroll County-Madison County game.
They say it'll be the winner of the Carroll County-Madison County game, and they'll have to travel across the state to see this one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Happy faces greet you when you walk through the door at Hodge Outdoor Sports. Everyone there is happy because they know that they have the biggest selection of merchandise in town. They have almost everything a hunter and fisherman could need. Racks and racks of clothing for the whole family, a large selection of shoes, a new shipment of boots for everyone, housewares, even tapes, albums, and stereo equipment. So if you haven't been to Hodge Outdoor Sports, don't you think it's time you go? And if you have been, y'all come back again, you hear? All the way, Rockets. Many folks these days have found that it really isn't all that difficult to work on their car themselves. In fact, it can be kind of fun. Almost anyone can change the oil in their car. Tune-ups are fairly easy, and changing filters is a must. Myers Auto Parts on East Belleville Street in Marion has everything you need to work on your car yourself, from tools to the parts themselves. Myers Auto Parts is your Napa parts dealer in this area. Try Napa parts. You'll find that Napa parts, in most cases, are better than original parts. So if you haven't tried before, get out there and work on your car yourself, and drop by Myers Auto Parts for quality Napa parts. Antifreeze is $3.99 a gallon, less $3 rebate on a 2-gallon purchase.
MasterCard
Wow.
credit for calling card calls. And I really think that it's a type of
Thing that would destroy life on Earth. We're talking about something that would